Hey, you newsletter creator, this is Matt, co-founder of NeuralNewsletters. On this walkthrough, I'm going to be showing how our AI engine can basically revolutionize your newsletter business so that you can automate and keep your list engaged to actually increase the overall valuation of your newsletter business. Let me explain. There's tons of newsletters that are getting acquired left and right for millions of dollars. Take The Hustle, MorningBrew, Industry Dive, The Peak, for example. They all just got recently acquired for millions of dollars. And the thing is actually 70% of their margin went towards content writers and their research and editor team. So their margins were brought down to 30% on the millions that they were doing each year. And they still fetched an insane valuation. But with this app, there's nothing like it. It's going to actually get rid of that expense in your business, and it's going to automate the entire process from the research, the writing, and actually there's also a built-in editor that's super fluid and flexible that will make it essentially hands-off for you to deploy newsletters without having a big team, as a solo operator, in fact. So let's jump in and show you how it works. And I encourage you to sign up, get started, set up your account. We'll give you instant access so you can follow along with me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my newsletter, which is focused on the AI audience. Create my AI newsfeed. Our topic is artificial intelligence. So we're going to pull all articles in the last 7 days for our weekly newsletter on artificial intelligence. And as we can see, we have tons of articles on this topic. You can run any kind of newsletter you want, whether it be woodworking, DIY, make money online. We have a very flexible search engine that will pull articles on essentially any topic that you enter into it with a Boolean search function to actually get super granular, which I'll show you in just a bit. And that's going to help you get ahead of the competition who are stuck, reading the big headlines from, top publications like TechCrunch and so on. They're missing out on the juicy details that your subscribers want to know about. And let's face it, if you want to beat the competition, you want to basically have that news in real time and submit it to them before the others do. And this is going to do it for you without any work on your plate. So I've selected 5 articles here, and actually I'm not done yet. What I want to do is I want to search up funding news because we have investors on our list. So we're going to go ahead and add extra value to our email by selecting the latest in funding. So there we go. I've selected a few articles related to funding. Now actually I want to add in artificial intelligence software applications. Let's do 30 days because let's face it, there are a lot of softwares running each day, but we'll have a bigger list here. So generative AI, that might be interesting for our list. We have Starbucks. We got actual tool here. We got AMD. What else do we want to do here? We got janitor API. Okay, we got a few articles related to tools that developers can use, as well as funny news and actually applications that utilize artificial intelligence. So yeah, we can get really flexible with this editor. You see, I'll even type in DIY, and we'll see all these DIY articles, how-to articles. So you can run multiple newsletters at once. It doesn't have to just be AI. You can run a construction newsletter, woodworking newsletter, vegan newsletter, and the list goes on and on, even a jiu-jitsu newsletter, which I love personally. So there you have it. You have a completely flexible editor. And let's say we actually find news articles as we're browsing the web. What we can do is we can copy and paste those URLs. I got my TechCrunch article here. I'm going to go ahead, navigate to the stash. You can see all my articles are still selected, so we don't have to worry about going across different tabs in the app. It retains all the articles we've already selected. And you can see I've uploaded manually this ChatGPT prompt article from TechCrunch. If I want, I can click the source and it'll actually open up another tab. Voila. Let's go ahead. Let's create our newsletter. And this is where the magic happens. Let's face it. We don't want to spend money hiring ghostwriters. We don't want to spend money on a content writing team. We want everything to be automated. we want AI to work for us. So let's go ahead and select our tone as encouraging. Now what the AI engine is going to do is it's going to spin out the output of a summary for each article in the tone of an encouraging tone. Click generate, and now the robots are going to work. It'll take just a couple minutes maximum, but as you can see, it's very quick. It doesn't take any human intervention, and yeah, you're just going to save a lot of time. All these news feeds will be saved as well on the homepage, so you can just navigate there, and all the newsletters will be saved as well, so you can easily go back and reuse content how you see fit. Or you can even step away from the computer, go on with your life, come back later the day after you go surfing or whatever it is you do after you grow your list, keep them engaged. You're gonna have money coming in because they value the content that you put out, and you can actually use your time wherever you want, whether that be promotion or whether that be actually just enjoying your life. So got one left to process, and then it's going to just format directly into our newsletter. And there, as you can see, all the articles were formatted into the newsletter editor without us doing anything at all, no writing. And you can see that the AI engine spat out these summaries, and now we can edit it as we see fit. You can drag and drop each element however you like. Just grab the 3 or 6 dot hamburger here. You can drag it. You see the line appearing underneath each piece of content. We have markdown syntax added in, so you can edit it with block quotes. You can add in horizontal rules. You can add in list features, so list 1, list 2, list 3. Yeah, it's completely customizable. You can see all of our summaries were generated, giving our subscribers a bite-sized summary of all the information they need surrounding the topic. Now what I can do is I can export. All this is saved, by the way. If I step away from the computer, if there's a power outage, it's automatically going to be saved, so you don't have to worry about losing any content. We can also reset the newsletter if we want, if we don't like the edits that we made. But I'm going to go ahead, export this, copy as rich text, and then navigate to my email service provider like Beehive. So this will paste into Klaviyo, Beehive, ConvertKit, Substack, exactly how it's laid out within our app, saving you tons of time. So you can then go ahead, add any finishing touches where you see fit. But other than that, you can just publish it on every platform that you want. So AI Weekly Pulse. It's just saving on Substack, but we can go ahead and publish it and move on. Like I said, go to the beach, go surfing, maybe run some new ads, check on our ad results for our newsletter, see what our subscriber base, see how much it's growing, and actually move on with our life. So what I can also do is go to my newsletter history and see all of the newsletters I've created in the past. So I've got this crypto one that I created. I can edit it as well. I can step away. So it's saved exactly how I set it up. I'll click export, copy as rich text, navigate here. And then copy and paste it. So as you can see, I just created 2 newsletters within the span of less than 20 minutes, and I've copied and pasted them into my my ESP of choice, be it Substack or Beehive, and go ahead, publish it. Just like that, we're done. Obviously, I missed a few, I glossed over a few steps, but you can go ahead and see how easy it is yourself. If you've already signed up, then kudos to you for jumping in. Hope to see you on the inside of our private Slack group where you can help guide the roadmap. But as you can see, this is the most effective way to actually engage your list on autopilot. You're gonna be saving tons of margin because you're not gonna be spending a lot of money hiring ghostwriters or content writing teams. You can scale your business as a solopreneur, one person business. You see guys like that on Twitter all the time, growing one person businesses to millions of dollars. You can now do that and focus most of your efforts on promotion, on attracting sponsorships. And essentially what it's going to do is save you a bunch of time while the competition's cheaping out and going ahead and trying to do it all themselves instead of just relying on a plug-and-play system that'll do it for them. So you're going to get access to real-time news before the competitors. It's going to automatically create the newsletter and publish it to your platforms of choice ahead of all your competition. And in this case, you're actually going to steal market share because you're the one that's getting the information out in a timely manner, beyond just the headlines that are appearing on big tech magazines and so forth, like the other creators in the space are focused on right now. So you have an edge to essentially jump in, save a bunch of time, create a bunch of newsletters across multiple niches, or focus on one niche if you like, and actually corner off the market using our app, if that's something that fits your goals. But you can see how easy and simple it is to use. It's flexible, infinitely flexible according to your needs. So just go ahead, enter in your email, sign up, and we hope to see you on the inside. And look, if you don't like the app, if it doesn't function as intended or you don't actually use it, feel free to reach out for a refund within 30 days, and we'll, no questions asked, refund you your plan. So yeah, hope to see you on the inside, and happy writing or lack thereof. Bye for now.